Battlefield 6 is our last chance. If DICE, Ripple Effect, Criterion, Motive, and EA get this wrong, the franchise might never recover. So today I'm going to break down the absolute must-have features that Battlefield 6 needs, and more importantly, why they matter. Because if we get another Battlefield 2042 situation, it's GG's. It might as well be game over. Alright, no more fluff, let's just get straight into it. Number one, and probably the most wildly agreed with point across the entire Battlefield community, is that we need a proper server browser. Just like Battlefield 4 and 3. Matchmaking might work in COD, albeit with the insane SBMM, but Battlefield has always thrived on communities building their own spaces, their own rules, and just building their own way to play. Without a browser, you could end up with a lifeless rotation of random lobbies that just disappear when the playlist changes. With a browser, you can join that one hardcore rush server that always has players, or a conquest server where the same groups return night after night, and that's where Battlefield's culture comes from. The shared stories and rivalries and epic Battlefield moments that we all know and love that just build over time. Take that away and you strip the classic Battlefield right out of the game. And I know there's been some leaked images and leaked news about a official server browser coming in Battlefield 6, so if that is true, we need to keep that. DICE, EA, whoever, Chuck Norris, please keep this in the game. Second, weapons need to be balanced per mode. Conquest, Rush, Breakthrough, these are the big modes where the Battlefield itself should shine. You don't want everyone running around with a busted shotgun or goofy meta OP broken guns that ruin the scale and flow. Lock those to a tighter pool so the game feels grounded and balanced. Now for the smaller modes like Domination, King of the Hill, and Deathmatch, go nuts. That's where you can run around and just shoot everything and let players run wild. This way, both sides of Battlefield are satisfied. The large-scale sandbox feels authentic, gritty, and keeps that classic Battlefield immersion. And then the arcade-style modes can be for the sweatlords with crippling ADHD who just want to shoot at things with the best weapons in the game. Alright, now all the movement players and the hyperactive players, brace yourselves for a minute. Myself, as well as quite literally thousands of other Battlefield players, do not want to see this shit in the game. This is not okay. This needs to stop now. Or this shit. This is so much cancer that I feel the trigger. Oh my god.
Wow, I flicked straight at that guy through the wall. Oopsie.
And it's way down.
240 FPS. Good computer.
Oh my god. This brings me to my third point. Bring back classic Battlefield movement. Now, I know they addressed this in a recent patch notes where they said they're going to be changing the movement drastically and when the full game releases. So I hope they stick to that. Because I don't want slide cancel, exploit spam, bunny hopping, or people abusing weird, stupid mechanics to break the game. And now for the Twitter or X segment. Big creators and gamers who enjoy Battlefield for Battlefield are ratioing and just clowning on all the COD players and movement crutches, and I'm here for it. I mean, just take a look at all these. And shout out to all these guys, by the way, for just laying it out. We as a community have spoken. Battlefield needs to stay true to itself. The beauty of Battlefield has always been in smooth, natural movement across big spaces. Not turning into some hyperactive arena, competitive 24/7, sweaty bullshit SBMM and maps. Battlefield needs to reclaim its identity here. Large, sandbox-style maps with plenty of room for vehicles, flanking, and utter chaos. No more flat, linear, 3-lane Call of Duty feeling maps. If I wanted 3 lanes, I'd go play COD. But Battlefield is about the scale, creativity, and freedom. That's what Battlefield's always been about. And by the way, I'm 26. I'm not a boomer or battle dad who's just hating on the chronically hyper movement players. I'm simply stating that I do not like that being in a Battlefield game. It's so out of place. Nowadays, we're all used to seeing that stuff on COD, Counter-Strike, Valorant, and even Siege, but Battlefield has never felt like that ever since I started playing in Bad Company 2, and it shouldn't ever adhere to that playstyle. I'm just saying not every FPS needs to be played like a squirrel who just got into a monster camp. And if I see this shit in my lobbies when the full game releases, I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck. Number 4. Fix the tech. Battlefield has had the same issues for years. Bad netcode, hit reg problems, broken audio. These things destroy immersion instantly. Nothing is worse than getting one-shotted behind cover because of desync or missing footsteps because the sound bugged out. And on PC, mouse input has to be flawless. No weird acceleration, no hidden smoothing, just raw, responsive controls is all we're asking for. Even the UI needs a bit of work. Battlefield menus have gotten so clunky, it takes like 10 clicks just to change a setting. It should be intuitive and fast and not feel like an assignment. 5th point, poor gameplay systems and balance need to be addressed. Spotting spam needs to go. It's ridiculous that downed players can spot half the enemy team while crawling around. Getting intel should come from awareness and teamwork, not a magic laser pointer. Classes need real balancing too, especially engineer. Right now, vehicles like tanks, helicopters, and jets feel borderline useless because the tools meant to counter them are either overtuned or ignored. I mean, look at the new listening mine they introduced. Is it cool? Yeah, but I mean, vehicles are a part of Battlefield's DNA. If they're broken or irrelevant, literally half the experience is gone. Defibrillators also need to be slower. You shouldn't be able to revive 10 people in 5 seconds and completely erase a push. Revive should be meaningful, not spammy. And sniper glint, that also needs to be toned down. We don't need it gone, but it shouldn't feel like I'm staring into the world's brightest flashlight. And one more thing, bring back counter knifing. Nothing is more satisfying than reversing a takedown and knifing the guy who thought he had a free kill. The 6th point is community features matter. Platoons need to return. This franchise has always thrived on squads, groups, and organized communities, not just random lobbies. And please, no skill-based matchmaking. Battlefield is not a sweaty 6v6 esport. It's about chaos, teamwork, and the massive scale. Let the lobbies breathe. Also, do not listen to these streamers for the love of fuck. We do not need daily login reward. We do not need a ranked mode. Just no brain rot systems. We don't need the dopamine slot machine mechanics from mobile games and literal gambling that other games have. We don't need anime skins or pink unicorn helmets or any bullshit random collaboration. Battlefield is meant to be immersive and gritty. That's the identity. We need to stick to it.
The game will always be successful if you cater to every single audience.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
If the only rebuttal you have is play the objective, bro, I mean, I guess if I was rage baiting, I would say something like, that's a waste of talent. Bro, I'm not going there and regging you. I'm a COD player, bro. I ain't a medic.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Also, I've seen some leaks that Battlefield is thinking about becoming a yearly release. Can I just ask why? We do not need a Battlefield every year. Are we serious? Are we serious right now? Just give us one Battlefield every 4 years. Give us content throughout the years, and then you can release a new one. I mean, look at Battlefield 4. We had a great base game. We had great DLC for the most part, and that game had a large, long lifespan. We should absolutely not have a Battlefield every year. I hope that the people behind that realize, and I mean, that is stupid. So yeah, Battlefield 6 really is our last chance. If DICE and EA and the other studios can deliver on these things, the game can feel like Battlefield again. But if they ignore the community and chase trends, we'll just end up with another broken mess that's horrible to play. And I truly don't think the franchise can survive that. That's what I think, but what about you? What do you think Battlefield 6 absolutely needs? Do you agree or disagree with some of my points? Drop your thoughts in the comments and I'll be reading them, because honestly, this is the time for the community to make the most noise. Thanks for watching. If you agreed with even a couple of these points, drop a like, and if you want more Battlefield 6 content leading up to launch and more Battlefield 6 content post-launch, subscribe so you don't miss it. That's it for now, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Also, please revive. Please.